disturbing the peace. Working, we serving the streets. About to go 8, going beast. Bang, bang, leave you sleep.
Tick, tick, boom.
Hard body, and not scaring nobody. You make me resort to wildin'. You must be blind by the diamonds. I didn't want it to be this way, but y'all won't need to try this. So it's no way around it. You the loudest one, it's going quiet.
Rowdy, we get rowdy, rowdy. Rowdy, we get rowdy, rowdy.
We be disturbing the peace. Working, we serving the streets. About to go 8, going beast. Bang, bang, leave you sleep. It's go, 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 go time.
Welcome, everybody, to Dueling Aces for July 22, 25. And joining me, of course, to kick off the show, we've got Mr. Sam kicking it from Jersey. We got Bruiser kicking it down from Wadsworth. And me just kicking it straight from the house in the back office. How you fellas doing?
I'm getting over my stomach bug I had today.
Mm-hmm. Those things, I tell you, they'll just sneak up on you at any point in time. Not good. Nothing a good sleeping in and getting a couple extra hours of sleep can't cure.
We didn't sleep in. We went and I had a doctor's appointment in Sandusky for a better part of the day.
Gotcha. So Sam, you got a big show you had last night in covering the Transformer ring of the Philadelphia Eagles.
The what?
Oh, you didn't see the Super Bowl ring?
You haven't seen this thing?
Oh, the one with the wings? Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. The first Transformer ring.
I think what's better is they sent one to the Cowboys backup quarterback because he was on the team when they won the Super Bowl last year.
Yeah, they sent it to Will Greer because he was on the team for a portion of the season.
Hey, at least somebody in Dallas has got a Super Bowl ring.
Right?
You know, it's funny. I sent this to George a few weeks ago. I think I did. Somebody, when AEW was out there for All In Dallas, somebody had a sign that said, Hangman Adam Page will be the first Cowboy that's the world champion here in 30 years.
Wow.
Before we get too far, I think we need to acknowledge my little tag underneath my name.
Good.
Shoot.
Rock Royalty died today.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And that we were leaving the doctor's appointment up in Sandusky at Dr. Cedars, and I saw the thing from Adam, and immediately went to Google and like Ozzy Osbourne.
I was gonna say, who didn't?
When I put Ozzy Osbourne death hoax, and it was like, this is not a hoax. And I immediately started seeing people doing AI images of him at the pearly gates, and it was a bat instead of St. Peter. Do you know the bat story, Sam?
Yes, I know the bat story.
And then I saw other ones where it was Randy Rhoads and Lemmy meeting him at the and Dio, and I'm like, God bless it, man. If you haven't had a chance to go to YouTube and watch Ozzy's farewell concert, go watch it. It was amazing. The artists that played there were fantastic. But Rock Royalty died.
Yep. I was leaving work when Adam posted that in the chat. I literally walked out the door of my store, and I'm like, well, time to go to the internet.
Yeah. Yep. I did too. Because once Adam sent it, I was driving back Kelly from her doctor's appointment. And I just told her, I said, look this up right now. Look it up.
Because wasn't his farewell concert just a couple weeks ago?
4 weeks ago.
Well,
I mean, it's crazy. It really is crazy. I can remember hearing the stories about him, when I was a teenager, about how he would dump water on himself on stage because of his, drinking and stuff. He couldn't control his bladder anymore, and he'd piss himself on stage. And that's why he would dump the water on himself. And then I saw him twice. I got to see him. I got to see him with Black Sabbath at Ozfest one year, and I saw him by himself.
I was going to say, I was working the security patrol for the Palace of Auburn Hills organization when I lived up in Michigan, and I worked the Ozfest weekend. It was a very interesting experience, and I have stories that we don't have the time to cover it. But boy, do I have some cool stories. Some very interesting stories too. But one of the key ones is when his bus arrived, it was like the parting of the Red Sea. Everybody gets the hell out of the way. And went straight through the back road. And I happened to be working backstage section, and literally got to see the 62-inch screen TVs that they had placed down below. And this is 20 years ago, mind you, that his eyesight was already that bad.
That he needed for the lyrics, yeah.
All of the lyrics, yep. And the font was like this damn big.
It wasn't even just it wasn't even that his eyesight was that bad. His memory was that bad too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I saw him. It was 2003. Was one of the times I saw him. I saw him in Columbus with Ozfest, and they ended with "Mama, I'm Coming Home," which was the song they always ended with.
Mm-hmm.
He forgot the lyrics halfway through, even with the screams, and he just held his hands out, and the crowd sang the rest of it.
Yeah, it's I was very surprised when I was like, damn, I'm like, really? And the guys were like, yep. And I was told, yep, don't even say a word about it either. I was like, hey, no problem. Keep my mouth shut. I'm just here working crowd control.
It sucks because like being in my mid 40s and you being in your early 90s,
early 90s. I thought he was in his late 100s.
I thought you were coming in for a second.
I could do this show solo till Zolt gets here.
I mean, wasn't he the
minutes.
He was the
Don't threaten me with a good time.
I mean, I already got booted last week, so you might. I mean, I'm just asking for it at this point because look, we do need to remember that the last time that Ottawa won a Stanley Cup, George was just tight. He's the only one that remembered it.
I was going to say that's the last time that Toronto won a Stanley Cup was George was not the only one that remember it.
George was there when the original six was invented.
If you look somewhere on the first layer, George's name is engraved on the cup.
Oh my God. Oh Lord.
However,
we are off and running, ladies and gentlemen.
However, when I saw him in 03, like,
yeah, I was there when Ozzy was born.
You now.
It was just he he felt so frail and feeble then, and that was 22 years ago. And now, I'm like I said, I know George is in his 50s. I'm in my mid 40s, and to see people that I grew up with dying is weird for me.
Well, just yesterday we lost Malcolm Jamal Warner.
But I was a little kid for the Cosby Show. I didn't really watch it all that much.
I was going to say, see, I was kind of right in on that echelon of growing up with that show, and I
Silver
was,
Silver Spoons,
yep,
um,
that's on
Growing
my,
Pains, Facts of Life.
yep.
Oh God, what was the um? It was the all black.
Different Strokes,
Wasn't Different Strokes.
Family Matters.
Wasn't
Good
Family
Times,
Matters.
Good
Nope.
Times.
Nope. Late 80s, early 90s. No, stop. Dude he had the glasses that flipped up, big circular glasses. Different World.
Oh, okay.
But like all those sitcoms and stuff, I was a little too young for. Like Step by
Gotcha.
Step, Family Matters, Dinosaurs, Full House, that was my wheelhouse. So like I can understand, the shock over Malcolm Jamal Warner's death. I didn't grow up with him.
And it was a drowning accident too, which super sucks.
Yeah.
The son from the Cosby Show passed away yesterday. Drowned.
Oh.
Yeah.
But like Lemmy died in 2018. And I had seen Motorhead a couple of years before that. One of the loudest shows I've ever been to, ever. It's so. And if you believe like Jimmy Hart and the hype or the reports, Hulk Hogan's on his deathbed, and I don't know how I'm going to handle that one. Like, I don't know how to separate the dude from what he was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which brings me to something that I was thinking about earlier when I thought about Ozzy and Ozzy's death. What was your guys' most shocking sports death?
It's Dale Earnhardt for me. It is. I was literally watching the race live.
So was I.
I was watching the race, and I still could not believe it was happening. It was unfolding right there. I know I was also watching the pay-per-view with Owen Hart. But I mean,
Over the Edge 98.
Yeah, I'd still say Dale Earnhardt, just because that one, it was just, that one I think was more like literally in my face.
So Chris Benoit was one for me.
Ronnie Gaudreau.
Well, the Benoit.
Here's the thing: the Benoit thing, when it happened, nobody in the first couple of days, it was like a whole family got wiped out. That's why it was tragic.
Right, and then within 24 hours, you learned everything.
You learned everything.
Yeah.
Junior Seau was another one that was pretty shocking to me. I think any of the CTE NFL suicides that shot themselves in the chest are pretty shocking. I would agree that Dale Earnhardt's was a shocking death. It changed the sport.
Yeah, I think that one. And especially because I seriously think that one is still the almost more impactful one.
Well, here's the NASCAR had all of the
I mean, because that
data.
literally unfolded. They never cut away from that race. I
I
mean,
know.
the stations. I forgot what station it was, but they were.
Fox.
If I remember right, they were supposed to go to the news, and the news even said they're cutting back to the coverage. I
So
remember that.
that was the very first race that Fox had for NASCAR. It was the very first NASCAR on Fox race. Was that Daytona 500? Um,
Still
the
got goosebumps talking about it because it was just so.
they were NASCAR had all of the data from Kenny Irwin Jr.'s crash and death, from Adam Petty's crash and death, where they both had basilar skull fractures and died. Scott's got a good point. Kobe's kind of a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah, Kobe.
But they had the ability to change things, and NASCAR didn't. And then when they lost their superstar, is when things changed. Dale Earnhardt's death was entirely preventable, and NASCAR is partly responsible for his death.
Okay, so look, I'm not the NASCAR guy. Can you enlighten me on like how?
So in the 2 years before Earnhardt's death, there were 3 deaths from basilar skull fractures from crash impacts. Adam Petty at New Hampshire Speedway, Kenny Irwin Jr. They both died in the almost exact same spot where the car hit and whatnot. And then there was a Craftsman Truck Series driver who also died in the same way with a basilar skull fracture. NASCAR had the recommendations for going to they had the Hans device at the time, but it wasn't mandated. It was a voluntary. You didn't have to wear a Hans device. Dale Earnhardt having a closed-faced helmet instead of an open-faced helmet and wearing a Hans device would have increased his survivability by 64%. Not to mention they had the technology for the safer barriers at the time, but again, they weren't mandatory. So you had the technology and you had the ability to implement things. You chose not to. And it cost you one of your greatest superstars. And then everything became mandatory. After 2001, open-faced helmets were no longer legal. It was closed-faced helmets. Hans devices were mandatory, and then every track had safer barriers by 2003. And if you had started implementing that in 1999 or 98 when Kenny Irwin Jr.'s crash happened, by 2001, every track's got safer barriers. Everybody's wearing closed-faced helmets. Everybody's wearing a Hans device. You don't lose Dale Earnhardt. You maybe don't even lose Adam Petty.
Yeah.
Like I said, Dale Earnhardt's death was entirely preventable. Kobe's to me was not preventable. The CTE deaths in football to me were preventable because the NFL refused to acknowledge that they had a concussion problem.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of any recent ones that were really shocking. Trevor Hoffman.
Yeah.
Character from the 90s. Don't chew on that.
Hmm.
You just want to put it in your, like, you just want to like, put it in your mouth and let it melt. You can do that. There's your cup right there. Did you leave any blankets in the ottoman?
Um,
I don't think I could think of anybody else.
I I've got one because I just Googled it. Um, I just Googled shocking sports death. Reggie Lewis.
I don't know who that is.
Reggie Lewis, Boston Celtics star who got drafted, cocaine overdose.
Sanders brings up Eddie.
Eddie's one.
Yeah.
Look at Drew Brothers.
Oh, oh God, what's his name? He's the IndyCar driver that essentially got decapitated when his car flipped over in Vegas. They showed the wreck on ABC.
I have no idea.
Hold on, I'm looking it up because that one was. Dan Wheeldon. That wreck was insane. Oh, Len Scott brings up Len Bias. No, Reggie Lewis collapsed on the court and died. But the cocaine one was Len Bias. Both of them were drafted by the Celtics.
Okay. Hey, Doug. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Yep, brought up Owens.
What
Brought
about
up Owens.
I got another wrestling one. Not sure if it'll fall into the qualification for this. What about John Hubbard, aka Brody Lee, aka Luke Harper?
That was a shocking one.
Yes, that was. As well as Braves.
Bray Wyatt.
What is I was going to say, what is your opinion on how they made a creative angle with this with the Wyatt Six?
And that was what they were going to do before Bray died.
Were they?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like his faction.
It was going to be Bray and Alexa and Nikki and Bo Dallas and then two others.
Yeah, because I noticed because I've been catching a few here and there. I did notice that Alexa Bliss is coming out with her doll.
She has been since she came back.
Yeah,
Are we sure?
I'm saying I've noticed she's been coming out
But
with her doll.
She's not tied to them at all. She's been coming out with the doll. She's been coming out with the doll since January when she came back at the Rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, in retrospect, I thought it was pretty cool that she's still continuing that characterization.
Her jacket rubbed some people the wrong way because on the back of it said "Fiend Forever," and in red it had where she had put friends, but like if you read between the lines, you knew what the jacket meant. It was a tribute to Bray Wyatt,
Right?
and there were people in the office at TKO who were not happy about it.
I'll tell TKO to stick it.
I was gonna say, you know what, TKO, read between the lines. Come on.
But they have no issue with a rapper coming in and smashing the eardrum of one of their biggest stars, though. That's okay.
I'm more mad that Cody never got his receipt on that.
I know. I just want him to punch him in the face just one time and for real, like punch him right in the bridge of his nose. Just get him once.
Yes,
I
I agree.
The Bray Wyatt one was kind of like scary because it fell on a night where we were still doing a wrestling show, and we were just sitting here.
Well, Terry Funk and Bray Wyatt died like days apart.
Yes.
Yeah.
We just found out about them on the same day. But literally, because here's the thing. The day that Bray Wyatt died, I was coming home from a trip from Pittsburgh. So, because I wanted to go back to PNC Park because I love that ballpark. But
it's one of the best ballparks in baseball.
Agreed, without a doubt. I was on my way home. So as I'm on my way home, I'm in the group chat with Orlando and Tyler going through the show. Like, all right, this is what we have for tonight, right? And they're like, yeah, I'm like, cool. So then I come home. I'm sitting and relaxing for like the 2 hours I'm going to have before the show. And I go on Twitter, and all I do was like, well, show change. They're like, how are we changing in 2 hours? Send them a screenshot. I'm like, that's why. But no, like, the two that I vividly always remember are Kobe, because I swore for the first 20 minutes it was fake. I just thought TMZ was trying to play freaking games. I swore it was fake. And then you started to realize, like, no, it's not. The Chris Benoit one, yes, as tragic as it was after we found out what actually happened. But, you know, it was crazy because, like, yeah, social media was around in 2007, but it didn't have the power and impact of the world that it does now. No one knew a thing about this until the day that Monday.
Facebook was in its infancy, and MySpace was still the predominant social media platform.
Yep. So I'm sitting there, and, you know, WWE's going through the Monday Night Raw intro, like the little intros they show before they start the show, and all you see come across the screen is rest in peace, Chris Benoit. I'm like,
so I had seen something earlier that day about his death, right? Because I was kind of connected to dirt sheets and stuff like that.
Okay.
I will never forget the image of an empty arena and Vince McMahon standing in the center of the ring.
Yeah, because do you remember what happened on Raw on the week prior?
Yes. It's
when they blew his limousine up.
It's when they killed him.
Yeah. So literally a week later, it's like kind of like that. But
that was weird.
We're talking about shocking sports deaths because of Ozzy.
Understood. Yeah, I
passing
kind
away.
of gathered that. But yeah, yep.
What's your most shocking sports death?
Kobe? Yeah.
I thought it was fake for the first 20 minutes.
George said Dale Earnhardt. It was his.
Yeah.
I brought up the Gaudreau brothers.
Yeah, I mean, as far as Earnhardt, considering the sport, it's a risk. But yeah,
I said Dan Weldon was.
Then.
Well, I said Dan Weldon was one of mine.
Yeah.
But yeah, just weird, you know. When I was telling George, I was leaving my doctor's appointment in Sandusky at Dr. Cedars today, and that's when I saw the message from Adam in a group chat about Ozzy, and I immediately had to Google it because I thought it was a hoax. Scott, I did see that.
Yeah, we said Owen already.
Hey, Zolt,
Oh.
nice background, by the way.
Thank you.
Ryan
Thank you.
Pillman's another
I
one
knew
from
it'd be
wrestling
appreciated.
that was shocking.
Well,
Ryan
no,
Pillman
Zolt.
said-
Yeah, Brian Pillman. Zolt, would you be shocked that it happened again tonight?
I would.
Well, listen to this one. So tonight, in the first inning, the Phillies had second and third, and as the pitcher is in his mid windup, Bryce Harper is going to steal home. They are not squeeze bunting; they are stealing home. So the pitcher does not have time to react and just throw the ball. He has to pitch the ball because he's mid windup. Now Harper beats this throw regardless. He's safe. He is called safe because the catcher jumped in front of home plate in the middle of a pitch and did not give Brandon Marsh a opportunity to swing, which is another version of catcher's interference. So Castellanos is awarded third, Bryce is awarded the plate, and Marsh is awarded first base.
And not just that it happened again, it happened to the Phillies again.
Catcher, Bryce not being a catcher.
Oh,
Anthony, go pay your wide receiver.
It is more than a Philly show, sir.
so
It is an everything show.
Sam and I were having this discussion before we went live. I was listening to a Pittsburgh sports talk today, and they're talking about the Pirates and the impending trade deadline, and the fact that Skeens could be on the move, and the only team that could be a real suitor was the Tigers.
Interesting.
And then people started talking. Somebody called in who was a Detroit transplant in Pittsburgh, and was talking about how Skeens and Scooble would be the SNS Express up in Detroit. And I was like, first of all, F you for coming up with an awesome name. Second, he needs to stay in Pittsburgh.
The SNS Express sounds like a late 90s WWE tag team. Like it's tonight's main event, the SNS Express versus the Right to Censor.
Very, very
Sure.
much pre-Attitude Era.
Mhm.
Sure, they're along the lines of the Rock and Roll Express, the Midnight Express, and the Orient Express. But you know what? Guess who I don't want to see on a 60 foot 6 inches away from me? Either Skeens or Scooble.
And a healthy Jackson Jobe and Casey Mize.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. And we touched on it briefly last week with the Tigers and rumors about Skeens, which right now I still think are just, shadows in the wind, just whatever. I don't believe it for a second. The rationale behind it, I'm not saying is a negative, but it's not the greatest in the world. The rationale behind it is the Tigers feel they are not going to be able to sign Scooble after next year. Because realistically, you're looking at him coming off winning his second Cy Young in a row.
Zolt,
You could re-sign him.
Yes.
how
What?
could you not
What?
have told me about the hilarity just down the road from you?
We don't discuss my work on the show. Oh, that.
Yes. I'm like, how could you not have brought this up?
Wait, what?
Golden butthole.
That
Yes.
is hilarious as all hell.
Ignore the High Winds launch Gibraltar, man. This is, if you notice where the website it is coming from, it's called Macomb, not Macomb.
Right.
But yes, the circle, the golden butthole, as it is not so affectionately referred to,
Right.
is a legit thing.
Is that like Cleveland's free stamp?
I would have to assume
It is the local running joke of And it's like, wow.
Hold on, Doug. Not the SS Express, the S and S Express. They aren't goose stepping to the mound.
But Dave, that is hilarious.
I was gonna, yeah, I saw that when they posted it. It was quite windy that day, but not that windy.
Yeah, Scott says it is hysterical.
Yep.
I was just like, I can't wait. This is funny as all get out. I mean,
and it's
not a lot of other people really get the gist of it, but I know I still get the gist of it. I thought it was hilarious.
The area is called the Golden Corridor. It's like the most highly trafficked area in the entire county, and probably multiple counties, frankly.
Yeah.
It's supposed to symbolize prosperity and everything, and it really does a great job with prosperity when it is just in the median of M59 opposite the completely empty Lakeside Mall that is going to get torn down.
Mm-hmm. Right. Oh.
Anyway, Scott wants to know what's up with the Tigers. I don't know. There's, this is why you got off to that gigantic start that you did, because of where we're at now. What, lost 6 out of 7, 7 out of the last 8? The last 40, they're at 500. They've played 500 baseball in the last 40 games. So, as much fun as the Skeens talk is, we need another bat, and we need a bullpen arm. That's what we need.
Hey, Uraldis Chapman's on the block. You could go get a hold of Boston and get Uraldis Chapman.
Yeah.
Hey, we have 2 guys. I know we're contending too, but we have 2 guys. Jordan Romano, Max Kepler. Excellent additions to a contending team like the Tigers.
Yeah. I appreciate all the help. Just as in the fantasy season, I appreciate somebody trying to trade me the 16th guy on their bench.
Right.
Well, what would be a nice addition for Detroit is if you found the 2024 version pre-trade Jack Flaherty. Because he's been very up and down this year. One day I see 6 innings, 2 runs, 8 Ks. Next thing I know, it's 10 hits, 7 runs, 5 walks. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah. They definitely need to put things together.
Uraldis threw 104 the other night. It was the fastest recorded pitch of the year. And it was in on the dude's hands, and it looked nasty.
Is that Mizorowski kid again?
Oh,
no, Uraldis Chapman. He threw 103.8. And when this past Friday night, he threw 103.8. And when he threw it, the pitch was up and in on the kid's hands. And it looked gross. I think I put it in the chat.
I was going to say, because I know that the Mizorowski kid has been touching hundreds, like, consistently over the past few weeks.
Sure, but this was the
who doesn't anymore?
This was the fastest recorded pitch of the year.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Ooh, excuse me.
We know, George. We know it's past your bedtime. It's okay.
Been fighting
George,
a few of these.
Bring up the group chat. Scroll up a little bit. You'll see the two baseball videos I posted back to back. Go to the top one, that Dodgers pitcher. Dude, you guys got to see where this is on. It's not fair where this dude put this pitch. It's right underneath your video of Acuna Jr. throwing out the guy at third from deep right.
That was sick.
That was an insane throw.
That was dirty right there. That was sick. It's like I had to watch it a few times, going, "Damn, dude, timing is everything."
I watched it twice because I was like, he didn't hit a cutoff man. He threw it direct to third.
He threw direct, yeah.
That reminds me of Lofton's arm from center back in the 90s.
Come on.
Also, I'm rather sad that Zolt did not appreciate my joke the other morning.
Oh, perhaps I appreciated it in how bad it was.
It's a solid dad joke.
Was it as bad as my ending to last week's show?
Oh, the hitter just left. He's
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Back to the dugout I go.
Yeah, just
Mike,
screw it.
it
That's moving.
I have a number of like different reels that pop up on my For You for baseball, and there was one the other night that was tracking the movement. I forget which pitcher it was, but it had 27 inches of movement from the right side of the plate to the left.
Oh, I think I sent that one to Bryce actually, and that thing was moving, and it just went whoop, and I was
Yes.
like, "Whoa, yeah!"
This one
That
is
one's
insane.
sick.
That one bounced off the pitcher's head.
And then the umpire.
And it was a double play. But yeah, it moved from the right side of the plate to the left. It was up and in and went down and away.
Yeah, I sent that one to Bryce.
27 inches of movement. How can you not be romantic about baseball?
So romantic that my team won on something that hasn't been done since 1971. George, you know what I'm talking about.
Catcher interference?
Yeah. George was about a middle schooler by then, maybe. Maybe still elementary school, not sure.
71? George clearly was a freshman in college by then.
That wasn't a thought in the world yet.
He was driving around in a blue Dodge van with shag carpeting, listening to Zeppelin with a lava lamp on the center dash.
Yeah,
what you talking about? He was doing that 10 years ago.
We're doing that. You're probably doing that 5 years ago.
Oh, dude, had yesterday.
He was doing it before the show tonight.
He had that Rite Aid van outfitted.
Had a giant wizard painted on the side.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I
I live to make fun of George on Tuesday nights. Like, it's one of my highlights of my day.
I love how he's ignored like this whole conversation.
That's fine.
It is
Hey,
fine.
what's our fill in the blank for the week?
I don't know. We have options. Hell, I have a 2-parter.
Sweet.
We ain't got that kind of time.
Can we honestly though, before we really get into that, I posted something in the group chat last night about September 27th. There are two marquee
No,
games
yeah.
happening at the same time.
Here's the one you're talking about.
It
I
might be.
sent this one to Sam. I was like, "What?"
No, that's not it. That one's filthy too.
That's
That
ridiculous.
that's the new kid. That's that Mizorowski kid. I was like, dude, that to fold the dude up, that was sick. That was sick. Castro is like, sit down, dude. And he
see if I
did.
can find it.
That's filthy. That one was true dirty.
Also, I just wanted to talk about Anthony's comment he made a minute ago about the Diamondbacks cleaning house. The only name you are constantly hearing is Eugenio Suarez. They really haven't brought up much of the rest of their team. Now, I'm not saying they aren't going to clean house, but the Diamondbacks, I mean, if I had to think of other guys that they would move, they're not moving Marte, they're not moving Carroll. Suarez could move. I maybe I don't even know. Maybe Zach. I think Zach Gallen. I've heard little things about, but I don't think there's anything that's really come to fruition with it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think the Diamondbacks are going to be quote unquote cleaning house. They may trade a couple relievers, like Shelby Miller, may get moved. Oh dear.
I know we've covered the slap dudes before, but I mean, this one takes the cake. Don't know if you've seen this one yet. Watch the guy in the black, okay, who's receiving said slap. My man goes nowhere. Dude had to gently be escorted downward because my man's head just sat up there. It was like, I'm sorry. He just stayed there. It was like, hello, are you kidding? That man truly does not know what planet he is a part of anymore. I mean, he got hit so hard. He just, and the funny thing is the more I've watched a few of these, they get slapped and hit so hard. Anybody who gets hit the hardest, the first thing that happens is their head hits that table. It's like if the first concussion hit doesn't get you, your head hitting that stupid table definitely finishes the job and sends you into next Tuesday. He's watching next week's episode of Dueling Aces already.
He's watching the future George Old joke.
What do you got in store for next week, Sam?
I don't
know. You haven't thought of it yet. It's okay. You haven't thought of it yet.
Let me try to get some ideas to get booted off like last week.
Did you guys watch the 30 for 30 E60 whatever about Jim Abbott and the no hitter from '93?
No.
So the best part of that whole thing was at the end, were videos of people that were born with the same affliction that he was, either missing a right or a left hand, and all of the things that they had done in sports and the victory. Like, I don't know who let ninjas into my house that decided it was cool to cut onions, but they did when that came on. Because, dear God, the amount of the people who are talking about Jim Abbott, it made him break down. He was one of my favorite pitchers growing up because he didn't have a right hand, and I thought it was cool that a dude without a hand could pitch. If you have a chance, go on the ESPN Plus app, watch that. It's worth the hour of your time.
Okay.
Noted.
I finally found the video of the Transformer ring. For those who have not seen it yet, that is the Eagles Super Bowl ring. It's kind of flashy that they get them in the little boxes that does the little lights and turntables.
That doesn't even
extra
look like
extra
a
20
ring.
bucks. But watch the wings pop. Doing. That is still the first Transformer ring. Pretty interesting.
And in about 7 years, you're going to be able to buy that in a pawn shop in East Philly for $4.99.
Wow.
Hey, it could be worse. We could have been the loser of the Super Bowl and get a documentary made about us.
Ooh.
Who'd they play in the Super Bowl?
The Chiefs, and the Chiefs are
Doesn't
going to got a
matter.
documentary made about themselves because of their almost chance at a three-peat. Imagine being the idiot who thought after. Now, here's the thing. Hold on. Imagine if the Chiefs lose that Super Bowl, right, by like a field goal, right? Like, it's close. It's still a close game. Imagine being the person that watched the Chiefs get their asses kicked for 4 quarters. No, I don't give a shit about the 22 garbage time points they put up for 4 quarters, and then being the idiot to decide, yeah, we should still deliver this footage. We should still post this. It's still a good idea.
Well, because they put all that time and money and effort into it.
Okay, make a documentary on the first 2, the ones they actually won. Okay.
But they were trying to prep it all for the three-peat that they thought was going to happen.
Yeah, prep this.
Hey, there's kids in Nigeria who think that the 2024 Super Bowl champions are the three-peat winners, the Kansas City Chiefs.
And Bruiser, just to make your day, what in the hell is this? Rizzo?
Well, first of all, it's Rizzo. He can't decide whether he wants to beat his 4th wife, drink another beer.
Allegedly.
No. That one was proven.
Yeah. I was going to say, yeah, unfortunately. And he's not a very big dude either.
Arch Manning?
No. Rizzo.
No. No. Arch Manning's not coming to Cleveland.
You know,
He's
well, I will say this actually explains something I was kind of wondering about, because I've been hearing for like the last 2 months all these rumors that, hey, don't expect Manning to necessarily come out after this year. Now I know why.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Browns will suck for a couple more years to be able to get him. Don't worry. The Browns are patient. They will wait. And they'll ruin his career.
Anthony, I have the perfect explanation.
It's the Browns.
Perfect explanation.
It's the Browns.
Besides that, think of it as, once again, since we're getting to the season, think about it as that guy in your league that's drafting a fantasy team, and he realizes that after going wide receiver, quarterback, tight end, he has no running backs. And next thing you know, he spends 6 of the next 7 rounds drafting all of the horrible running backs that are still left, thinking maybe one of these will. Sam raises his hand, thinking one of these might strike. I might get lightning in a bottle. Maybe. But well, no, that's when you draft a kicker in the 6th round.
He drafted a kicker in the 4th round.
That's because people kept sniping him. That's why. That's why the Browns will draft another quarterback.
He hadn't even drafted.
They might take 2 more again this year.
He went tight end, running back, or tight end, running back, wide receiver, Kicker.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Well, it's always the same kicker, Sam.
Well, we say now was.
He'll write him in.
Ugh. Look, Arch Manning.
You said you were there over the weekend. Did you happen to see this?
This was today.
This is not boding well for this ride.
Sure, it is.
I'm just saying.
It's a brand new. There are 3 functioning, like working tilt coasters in the world. And
They were already saying that there were too many issues already with this. That there
the
should
fact
not
that
have
this
been.
thing keeps tripping safety sensors, I'm fine with. Trip them all you want. You know why? Because that means they're working.
I get that. I totally get that. But when you've got this happening,
the ride's not going anywhere. It's a brand new ride, George. No, everybody wants to point at this and not talk about how many times Millennium Force, Top Thrill, Magnum, Valraven, Raptor all broke down in their inaugural seasons.
Hey, I will say this.
I was on the
increasing
Magnum
the popularity.
when it stuck at the top of the hill in its inaugural season. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, they all break down. There's a mechanic from Tacoma on site for 2 years.
Everybody wants to now go and be there to say that, hey, it broke down while I was on it.
You couldn't pay me enough to get off of that coaster when it's broken at the top. You better find a way to get me down without me having to do that.
Bring in the chopper.
Bring in chopper.
For sure. Put the harness on me, get the I don't care. Because what'll happen is I'll loosen that stupid strap or the harness. I'll go to get out and my clumsy ass will fucking trip and I'll be the dumbass that dies. So Thomas got me. Thomas and I were there Saturday, and we rode that in the very back row. And holy shit, is it high? To be 90 degrees, looking straight down, 160 feet in the air. Nope. Back to what I was saying originally, though. September 27th, 2 games.
Yes.
Georgia and Bama, Oregon and Penn State.
Yep.
They're on two different networks.
Yep.
But the same network.
Ish.
Yeah.
Because I think Georgia and Bama is on ESPN, and Oregon and Penn State's on ABC. Unless Oregon and unless it's on NBC.
I mean, immediately I'm watching Oregon Penn State just because it's early in the season, and as far as Bama Georgia, I've seen that show before.
Seen that show 100 times.
Yeah. I want to see if Franklin is going to screw it up that early.
Look. There are 4 things guaranteed in life: death, taxes, us making old jokes at George, and James Franklin screwing up a big game. So it's most likely going to happen.
Right. It's in Happy Valley, right?
It doesn't matter.
Yes,
Ohio
that one
State
is.
was in Happy Valley last year too.
Well, August 30th is a big game too. It's a noon kickoff down there in Columbus.
That's
August-
right. 2 monitors. That's all my thing was. I got 2 monitors. And Doug says he's got 2 tablets. It's like, yep, it's nice to have split screen or dual screen stuff.
Texas and Ohio State on August 30th at noon.
Yeah, you brought that up and actually led me to a question
Yes.
that I didn't throw in chat because I was actually saving it for the show. So, certain schools become known for things. For example, linebacker U. We've certainly heard that before. Um, Judging from the last few NFL drafts, I'd say Michigan is at least top 5, top 10 for defensive linemen.
They're
Um,
definitely linemen, becoming a lineman school for sure.
um, so
Wow.
between Ohio State and LSU, who gets the moniker of wide receiver U?
I
That's a
think
tough
you gotta
one.
I think you gotta go with Ohio State. Chris Carter came from Ohio State. I mean, how many Hall of Fame wide receivers came out of Ohio State?
Yeah, you can
September.
make an argument in both.
Hey, you have an opportunity in a trap game. Sam. September 20th, Oregon State is playing Oregon.
Look, I think that we'll have a shot at this again. It's a big game and it's James Franklin. I still have to be proven to otherwise if they can actually win that game. And here's the other thing, they better win that game because all their other big games throughout the year are all road games.
I think before the college football season starts, we should put together a DraftKings or a MGM Sportsbook something. Throw $20 in it and do the parlay bets for the lowest ticket price games again this year. But start it from the beginning of the season and just see how far we can go.
Well, that was a great week 1, guys. Thanks for playing.
I mean, right now, week 1, the lowest ticket price is Florida Atlantic at Maryland, $7. I tell a lie. $5. Fordham at Boston College, 2 p.m. on August 30th.
What am I doing that weekend?
What would be the parlays? Are we just talking straight up winner? Are we talking the spread? Because didn't we do the spread
I think
before?
we did the spread last year.
Yeah, we were really trying to throw that money away.
So, Oregon at Penn State is on NBC and Peacock. Alabama and Georgia is on ABC. It's 7:30. And then your late night game might actually be pretty good. BYU at Colorado.
Could be a good game. I doubt it. I just have a hunch Colorado is just. I mean, I know they've supposedly got this wonderful quarterback to take over, but we'll see.
So September 27th. Listen to some of the games that are happening that day.
Mm-hmm.
LSU at Ole Miss. Tennessee at Mississippi State. Ohio State and Washington. Utah and West Virginia. App State and Boise State. And then Notre Dame, Arkansas, which might actually be halfway decent because both those teams are terrible.
Yeah, that's not a nothing game.
And then the aforementioned Alabama and Georgia, Oregon, Penn State, BYU, and Colorado. Oh, and another 7:30 game, Washington State at Colorado State. This is just week 4.
Yeah.
Or week 5.
Yeah.
I'll be in Happy Valley for week 3.
Week 6, Texas goes to the swamp. Texas goes to Florida this year.
Okay, fill in the blank time. Let's rock and roll.
Bruiser, you got an 8-sider nearby?
Give me like 30 seconds and I will.
Quick, somebody do the theme to Jeopardy.
Caduceus, Mollymock,
That's all I got. The price is right. Price is wrong.
Bruiser, I know what you were asking, but what were the options again?
Caduceus, Mollymock, or Laudna.
Let me Molly.
Okay.
Anthony, I got enough people falling asleep to this show. What the hell do you think I am? Stupid?
Yeah, that's just the people that are on it.
Right?
4, sir.
Oh. If you have not seen it, I have something to present to the group.
Oh,
Dun,
God
dun,
almighty.
dun. Blueberry pie Oreo cookies.
I don't like Oreos.
Really?
You're in luck. Those, to my opinion, probably taste nothing like Oreos.
Fig Newtons are my favorite cookies.
Yes, I love Fig Newtons. But
And
this,
Giant Eagle usually has a sale on them, and they have the strawberry Fig Newtons.
yes. Kelly saw this and she goes, "Hey, look at this." And I went, "Oh, I must sample the blueberry pie cookie."
Fig Newtons and Coke Zero have become like, because I'm trying to shed 40 pounds before states in December.
You know what this reminds me of, Dave?
Oh, what the holy mother of God.
The Blueberry cereal that comes out
Oh,
on
okay.
Halloween.
It's got that really, really intense fake blueberry flavor.
Blueberry flavor, yeah. But you know what? That's one of my, that one and the Count Chocula were my favorites. And the blueberry was like my number one. So this ranks, this is good. And you're right, it tastes nothing like Oreo. You're right about that. It literally
Is one of the Browns Jarvis Landry?
Hang on.
George is still busy making us hungry.
Yeah, right. It is not Jarvis Landry. No, I actually have to look this up real quick just because. So you'll
And
see there
Kelly
for
doesn't
the
like blueberry, but you know who does is Bryce. And I am so glad he is not here right now.
Okay, wait. Are we talking
These are
about the
good.
fill in the blank, or are we talking about Oreo?
I don't know anymore.
These are good.
Sorry, I thought
The
I had to
answer to the
say
question
something.
is yes.
Answer the-
It's
Okay,
happened.
Landry is not it for the Browns. I'm doing a tad bit of research here real quick because where you see the Lions 3 and the Titans 4, that's too many to actually fit on the answer. So I actually have to look up the answer real quick.
Are we sure the Lions wasn't just Megatron 3 times?
No, but it is Megatron once.
Hey, there you go.
I'll get that
Is
in
it-
just a second.
Is it Amon-Ra St. Brown or whatever his name is?
Okay, so that would be 2 of the 3. I'm glad I looked that one up
Okay.
first.
Who would be now? The third one would be.
Wait a minute. What's going on?
Oh, no, you stay up there with your blueberries. You're okay. You
Get
stay
out
up
of your Oreo coma and pay attention.
Go with your bedtime.
The 49ers is Terrell Owens. I already know that
Yes, it is.
one. That one's
It's
that, I
most
got that one all
definitely-
day. I got that one blindfolded backwards. You name I just know I know that one.
Well, you have for a multitude of reasons that we won't name as well, but we'll get back. We'll stay away from those.
Brown and Calvin Johnson. You got 2 of the 3 for the Lions. Okay. I just looked it up real quick, and I only
Wow.
heard 3 for the Titans, so I'm going to change that to 3.
Is the Ravens Anquan Bolden?
No, it is not. And the Ravens is actually 2.
Is one of the Ravens Steve Smith?
Yes, Steve Smith is one of the Ravens.
Is the Eagles AJ Brown?
No, it is not.
Are the 49ers, the Cowboys, and the Eagles all Terrell Owens?
49ers, yes. Cowboys, no. And what was the other one? Eagles, no.
Damn.
What kind of?
Good
Can
try,
we
though.
get hints on what year?
Yes, I can give you what year for all of them except for Lions and Titans, and Lions I could probably find by looking. Titans you're not going to get because I've never heard of any of these guys. I'm assuming
Okay,
old
so
school
what-
Oilers.
Okay, so what
Wow.
year is the Eagles?
Eagles 2014.
Jeremy Macklin?
No. Oh God, no.
Is the
Yeah,
Giants
you got- wait.
OBJ?
Wait, you're telling me the Eagles were the 2014, and it wasn't the guy that had over the only 1,000-yard guy on the team?
It was not Macklin.
Zach Ertz.
There we go. Okay, hang on. Yes, we got Zach Ertz now. I'm still looking up Giants here. What's the number of the receptions so I know where I'm looking?
14
There it is, 14.
14.
Tis not OBJ.
is one of the
Victor Cruz?
Browns OBJ.
Browns, not OBJ.
Is one of them oh God, Braylon Edwards.
Nope, not Braylon.
Is one of them Josh Gordon?
Yeah, one of them is in
Mhm.
fact Josh Gordon.
How did no one forget How did no one remember the pothead? Come on.
Well,
Well,
you know.
Joe
Well, you know,
Jurevicius?
No, it's not Joe Jurevicius.
He had a lot of catches for the Browns. That's
I'll say this.
No,
I'm gonna,
Ozzy Newsome.
there you go.
Ozzy Newsome is our most coveted.
show your age, man. Show your age.
Hey, eat this. Look, just because I was around for the 80s, KMA.
What are you What 80s are we talking about, buddy?
the 1880s.
Are we talking about? We hope. Oh my
Seahawks. Baldwin and Lockett.
Lockett, yes. Baldwin, no.
Largent?
Is it Steve? Okay.
Yep. Largent
Is it-
87, Lockett in 2020. Doug, no, you're incorrect.
Is the Saints Michael Thomas?
Yes, the Saints is Michael Thomas.
And can I just take a second guess that at least 14 of the 16 were slants?
So long as it worked. I mean, it was 2018. He was still good then.
Is one of the Patriots Randy Moss?
No, that's
yeah,
actually what Doug threw in chat. And no, it's not Randy.
I have a full screen, so I can't see the chat.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Man. That's why I didn't say it out loud.
Go ahead, Zolt.
I was just going to say, in chat, Scott Sanders got the third Lions one.
Oh, I forgot about him. I'll be damned.
In honor of the Jags, can I take a shot in honor of last week? Is the Jags Chris Manhurts by any chance?
Right.
Damn well better not be.
Why, man? That would hurt.
Didn't Puka Nakua just break the Rams record? Is the Rams Puka?
No.
No?
No.
I thought he did.
We'll go up here to the Rams because I'm going to let you know that the year is 1950.
George, have
I'm
at it.
out. I'm out.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm out. Fuck you, fam.
Hey, don't choke on your Oreo up there, okay? Chew, then curse me out.
No, Anthony, Washington is not Terry McLaurin.
The way they're paying, the way that his contract situation is never going to be Terry McLaurin.
Is the Bengals? Oh God, he's the dude holding out. I can't remember his name.
Trey Hendrickson?
No, big wide receiver.
Not Trey Hendrickson.
I'm going
Kamar
to
Stewart?
stick with the tight ends. Is the Cowboys Jason
Jamar
Witten?
Chase.
Okay, hang on.
Stop. Is the
Okay.
Bengals Jamar Chase?
It is Chase. Yes. It's Cowboys. What, George?
Jason Witten.
Yes.
Right. Is the
That's
Broncos
the only.
Demaryius
That's the
Thomas?
only one that makes sense because nobody else catches more than 5 freaking passes in a game. We had to go back that far. It's the only person who made sense.
Okay. Sam, you have a question?
Is the Broncos Demaryius Thomas?
No, Broncos is not Demaryius Thomas.
Then
Okay.
it must be. Is it Brandon Marshall then?
Damn you.
Well, it wasn't going to be the one. It was going to be the other. So,
I just didn't know you were that in tune with these times, okay, buddy?
Is the Chargers? Is it Gates? Is it?
No, it's not Antonio Gates. That's not a bad guess.
I was going to say that was going to be a good guess right there. Yeah.
Isn't that like the only
probably
healthy?
should have been.
Isn't that like the only healthy pass catcher the Chargers have ever had?
Oh, you know what?
Occasionally, they have others that are healthy in brief moments.
Yeah,
But
well,
remember,
one
this
just
is
retired
this is
before the season. Damn it!
Right. This is single game, so
Yeah, I know.
you just gotta make it 60 minutes.
Was the Steelers Brown?
Yes, that was in fact Antonio Brown.
What year is the Jag?
1996.
Oh, get the. Yeah, I'm out.
I watched that game because I rooted for the Jags. I watched that whole season because they went to the AFC Championship game that year. Is the Vikings
Ian
Chris
McCardle.
Carter?
It's a K. I didn't
No.
see. It's a K.
No, that's not according to my answer sheet, which somebody else put together.
I
Is
could have sworn it was a K. I
Anyway.
looked at football.
Yeah, Scott Sanders in chat got that like 10 minutes ago. But yes, go on.
Is the Vikings Chris Carter or Randy Moss?
The Vikings are neither of the two.
Damn.
And we're just gonna head on over here because that's 1979.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Just want it.
yeah. I thought those were good guesses. My bad.
Oops, not Mike. Let's try
Oh, they're
this
great
again.
guesses. Is Arizona Fitzgerald?
No, it is not. And we will head on over to the cards because that's 1962.
Le-
It's Sonny Randall.
All right, S&G, just for
Yeah.
S&G factor. Is the Chargers the other Keenan? Is it Keenan Allen? Mr. I can't hang on to my life.
Oh, Bob.
Don't let Clint know about it.
Like I said, it's just
In
one
honor
game.
of Clint.
Has he ever gotten through one game?
Yes.
I'm amazed. I was like, wow. When did he do that?
Now I'm gonna blow your mind. 2023.
What?
Wait, for what?
Wait a minute. What?
For Keenan Allen.
Really? Wow.
What?
Yeah. What?
All right. Is the Colts Marvin Harrison?
Colts is not Marvin Harrison.
Is it Reggie Wayne?
It is Reggie Wayne, and like the chat has actually been lighting this up, and they've gotten quite a few now. So, George, you keep your eyes where they belong.
I'm okay.
Is
On the Oreos.
Can I take a stab at the Packers?
Sure.
Devontae Adams and Jordy Nelson.
Okay, Adams is one, and you're not going to get the other one. The other one's
Okay.
1942.
Wow.
George.
Oh, bite me. The Patriots.
Yep.
Let's go with the little dude, Welker.
Welker is one of them.
Yeah, lot merchant.
Yeah,
Gronkowski.
Is
I was going to
Damn
say
it.
Gronk.
It is
Gronk.
not Gronk.
Wow.
Is it Edelman?
It is
Oh,
not
yeah,
Edelman.
there we go. The other little dude.
It's not Edelman.
Huh.
I'm going to take a really bad guess. Is it Aaron Hernandez?
Oh, that is a horrible,
Ooh.
horrible guess. It is not Aaron Hernandez.
Oh,
It's
wow.
a great guess, but it's a horrible guess.
What
I
year?
got so many jokes
What
that I
year
won't
is
make.
that?
2002 for the one we're missing.
Okay, so we're still.
Is the
Welker,
Commander
Edelman.
Stallworth?
No, it is not.
Who else is a receiver? Not Tyler. He's now the player, dude. Troy Brown.
It is, in fact. I was literally trying to look up years. I was trying to look up years because I knew the year that it happened. But yeah, that's 2002. Yeah, Troy Brown. All right, let me
Is
put
the
that
Falcons Julio Jones?
Falcons, not Julio.
Is it Roddy White?
It is not Roddy White. I'll give you guys
Wow.
the option at 1981.
Oh, really?
My next guess is going to be Andre Rison.
Yeah, I was going to say
It's not Bad Moon Rising.
Oh, Bad Moon was still a little later.
Anthony, your Washington one is incorrect.
What year is Washington?
Washington is 2011.
Santana Moss.
Nope.
Chris
Good
Cooley.
guess. Good guess.
What else we got?
Was it Chris Cooley?
Nope.
Pierre Garcon?
Nope.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
Pierre.
Is the Bears also a Brandon Marshall?
The Bears are on this list. Yes, there they are. No, and just a second here, I will give you the the Bears one. The Bears is 1949.
Oh, good Lord.
You already know what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it-
shut up.
Ah.
Is one of the Raiders Marcus Allen?
Ooh, that's a good guess.
No, it is not.
Tim. Oh, what about Tim Brown?
Tim
Tim
Brown
Brown?
for the Raiders is one of them.
All right.
Scott Sanders got that like 20 minutes ago now, but that,
Oh, sorry.
we're good. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right.
Who would do it for the Panthers?
Was the Chiefs Tyreek Hill?
It is not Tyreek Hill.
The Panthers. Panthers receivers. 15 a Panthers receiver. Panthers receivers. Is it horrible that it's like the only Panthers I'm running into? It's not going to be Thielen. Well, it's Thielen, and it ain't none of the new dudes.
Can I take a guess at the Texans?
That's-
Sure.
DeAndre Hopkins and Andre Johnson.
Yeah, those are the
You
two.
got one
I
of them.
picked. Those are two I would have picked. Andre was one.
Yep.
Is Mr. Foster maybe the other one?
Is not Arian
not?
Foster.
Is it Nico Collins?
Is not Nico.
Andre
Okay.
Davis.
No.
What's the year?
2019.
Is it Will Fuller?
Good guess. Nice.
I'm trying to think who the heck was the wide receiver 2 on that team.
Screw it. Is the Panthers CMC?
Oh my god! What a guess! And
the lottery numbers for tomorrow night are.
hold on, let me
Oh
just
my
point something out.
God!
Let me
Get
just
out
point
of
out
here! How does the Panther?
George.
The single? What year was that?
2015. Sam, make your point.
I just want to point out. I want to give some. I rag on George a lot during these shows. Just a smidge, maybe once or twice a show. I get him really good. But I just want to give him the utmost credit that he just exposed how bad the Panthers wide receiver core has been over the past decade.
Yeah.
That is horrible. Oh my God. So running backs are definitely a part of this, boys and girls.
They're certainly a part of it.
Oh,
Can I get a year
goodness.
for Tampa?
Yes. Tampa Bay is 2021.
Is it Evans?
No.
Godwin? Wow.
Okay.
Whoever was healthy that week, I guess.
What year? What year
were
is
the
the
Titans?
Okay. So
Is it Crabette?
Jets is 1980. So you let me know if you just want me to fill that one in. Titans, I don't have years, and like I said, considering I have not heard of any of these guys, I think it's safe for me to just
80.
type
Good
them in.
God.
So we're gonna go.
Yeah. 1980. Zolt, just fill in the Jets one, dude, because
Yeah, no worries.
I'm not even. Clark Gaines. Yeah, you got me on that one. I got nothing.
Okay. Hey, you know what? We're on the right hand side of the board.
All right? What year is the Dolphins?
Okay, the Dolphins, 2005. And I've not seen a correct answer for it in chat yet.
I'll come back to that one.
Okay.
What about what year's the Giant?
The Giants, 2018.
Sterling Shepard?
Wow, if only. The number of
What?
times Sterling Shepard has been on my bench.
Until you put him in that 1 week you need him and he gives you 3 points?
Right.
2018. Ooh, no, that's- It's not Odell, I know that.
Was it Chris Chambers for
Miami.
Miami?
That's a good
Yes,
guess. It is.
sir.
Yeah, Mr. Chambers. Nice.
Oh. Crap.
Nice.
Okay, we're gonna go to Falcons, and I'm gonna give it the year 1981.
Just put it in there.
Yeah, right.
George, do you
Yeah,
want nothing? Okay.
no. Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
No clue. No clue.
What year did you?
Is the
What year did you say that the Giants was?
2018.
what the hell was on the Giants?
Saquon Barkley.
Oh my
Well,
god!
I was going to
Anthony
say the
Adele.
only guy the Giants had that's who was catching every. See again, just like CMC. Hello, Saquon. Yeah, he said running
Is the
backs are in this. So guess what? Start picking off the running backs.
Is the
Shoot.
Commanders like it's not Santana Moss, it's not Chris Cooley. Is it somebody that we should know
Art
at
Monk?
least? Like
I mean, it's not Art Monk, and you know, I know Anthony keeps trying at Washington. We're not there yet.
What year?
2011. I mean, it's certainly a name I've heard of. I believe I'd have to double check. I believe he was a rookie.
I was going to say, and Sam went through like Garcon and everybody else.
Santana.
Santana Moss?
Not Santana Moss.
Not Jabbar Gaffney, is it?
Jabbar Gaffney.
Gaffney.
No, he's a Bronco.
I'm taking stupid guesses. Okay, I don't know.
I'm like, that was a Bronco. Wait a minute, we already guessed them.
He was a Redskin at one point.
Would you like a hint?
Sure.
Sure.
Not a receiver.
Fred Davis.
No.
Oh my freaking god!
Is the Chiefs Kels?
No, it is not.
What year is the Chiefs?
2005.
Dwayne Bowe.
What?
That's not Dwayne
It's
Bowe.
not
Never
Dwayne
mind.
Bowe.
What
Is
year?
it Daryl Young?
You said what?
05.
Oh my god! This is so frustrating.
Is it Roy Halou?
Who?
I don't
Running
even know who the frick that is.
Running back Roy Halou.
Oh, running back. Yeah, I was gonna say, shoot.
Okay.
Running backs. Hey.
Hey.
05.
Yeah.
05.
Yeah.
Gonzalez.
There you
Tony
go.
Gonzalez.
Yes. There we go.
What year was the
So-
Bills?
Bills is 1994.
Never mind.
Okay. I'm very
This
rude.
game- What?
I'm very rude.
What's that, Oreo man?
Thank you.
Okay, we're missing
All right,
one
so-
for the Raiders.
George's new name is now the 1880s Oreo man.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'll give you guys the third Lions just because I don't feel like looking up the year. Third Lions, Scott got it when I almost immediately was Herman Moore.
Mhm. Oh, we're still looking for a Raven.
Yeah, and we're
And a-
still looking for a Raven. The Raven is 1998.
Was Shannon Sharp on the Ravens then?
It's a good question. I don't need to know the answer because he's a no.
Okay.
Okay.
What year is the other Raider?
Oh, we're still
2012.
missing a Raider.
2012. What the?
Was it Jermaine Lewis?
No.
Was it Priest Holmes for the Ravens?
Sir,
Priest.
that was a very nice shot. He was
Nice.
automatic fantasy winner there for a couple of years.
Yeah.
So it's the Raiders. That's it, right?
You said 2012.
What year was it?
2012.
Is it at least a wide receiver?
It is a wide receiver.
Myers. Okay. That one was sort of easy.
Darius Haywood
the
Bay.
No, it was Myers.
That's
Darius, it would be. No, I had my somebody had him on his fantasy team. So
Myers wasn't a
you
wide receiver.
you get a couple of them guys. Yeah, he's a receiver.
yeah. That's why I said he was
Yeah.
a receiver.
What's his name?
Brandon.
Jacoby. Oh, Brandon. Was it
No,
Brandon?
it's
or is it Jacoby
Brandon
Myers?
Myers.
Is it?
No,
Brandon
it's
Myers is a
Brandon
tight
Myers.
end.
Yeah, Brandon Myers is a tight end. He's not a wide receiver.
I'm gonna say Jacoby Myers wasn't even in the league in
Jacoby-
2012.
Oh my God! Why am I getting that ass
Okay,
backwards?
it is a dude named Myers in 2012.
You're not getting an ass backwards. You're
All
getting
right,
an ass
hang
backwards.
on. I was gonna say I thought it was Jacoby or Brandon. Yeah,
To the
Brandon
Raiders.
Myers.
No, Brandon,
Brandon
you're right
Myers.
there.
Is it?
But he's a wide. He was
Jacoby
a tight
Myers-
end. He wasn't a wide receiver.
Yeah, Jacoby Myers is a wide receiver.
Yeah.
So is it Jacoby
Yeah,
or is it
but-
Brandon?
It's
Brandon.
It's not
Jacoby?
Brandon because Brandon did not play for Baltimore.
No, the Raiders.
No, the
Oh,
Raiders.
sorry, we're on the Raiders.
We're on the Raiders.
We're all
God
over the
darn
place.
it, Zolt.
You know what? You know what? Next week's fill in the blank is going to be a blank page. Fill it in.
You know what the best part about your background is? It looks like Edmundo Sosa is about to knock you out with the bat.
No.
Yeah, so I screwed it up. I was wrong by the position, but I was right with the guy.
Yeah.
It is Brandon.
Yes.
I'll
you
be
are
damned.
correct.
Well, hey, better lucky than
You know
good,
what?
right?
We got there.
We got there. I was thinking Jacoby said Brandon, and we still freaking got it. What can we say? Dumb luck, just like the CMC guess. Good God.
Yeah, that was
That was horrible. But then again, so is the Giants, because man, I could have swore I was gonna guess Jeremy Shockey too, because he had like 12 or 13 in one game. And I
Yeah.
was like,
Fair-
oh yeah.
Oh my God, there's a name.
Hey, that dude won me a couple of fantasy games too. He definitely won me a couple of fantasy games. Definitely give credit to that man. I totally will. The blueberry pie Oreos, yes, they are very good.
I assumed, considering they continue to be consumed.
Which is why I definitely had to set them aside and I will have to hide them so that one young man does not find them anywhere within the vicinity, because
Well, we know it's not you.
he will lurk. He
We
will
all
lurk
know-
around.
We all know you don't need any more Oreos. You don't need to cast a bigger shadow.
I don't see a shadow. I'm no
You-
groundhog.
You fill out that outline of Alfred Hitchcock pretty well, man.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, by the way, I must say, thank you for your quote on my father's anniversary posting. I thought that was cool. You still got to do it. I thought that was very cool. I really did. I had a few people ask me of it, and I just said it was something that was talked about, and I said it would have been super cool. I says, and the fact that he turned around and still posted the comment to it, I really appreciated it. I thought it was perfect. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
And George Scott wants to know, did you see the Pringles can he sent you?
That sounds like a euphemism.
It does.
It's, no, but
Was it the mini Pringles can or the full size?
It's the
And-
fun size.
what? I'm like, where did he send it? Because if it was sent to my phone, I don't. My phone notifications are off. Oh, interesting. Hang on. We'll get that moved over.
It was a text, he said.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
flipping
I
it
do
to.
wanna-
I am
we have
flipping it over to the messenger.
we have a few minutes. I do want to throw out here. Oh yes, I've seen those in the stores.
Oh my God.
Dear
Um,
Lord, have mercy.
The Athletic did an article giving valuations to every college football program. Or sorry, every Power Four team. So obviously, NC2A teams are not for sale.
Right?
However, there are ways that you can use hypothetically to create a value for an individual school as to how much that program would fetch on the open market. Anybody want to take a shot at, say, the top 10?
Top 10 schools?
Yes, for how projected price if they were to sell the program.
I couldn't tell you what the projected price would be, but I want to take a shot at what top 10 schools are.
Yeah.
Alabama, Texas.
Okay, hang on. Alabama is 6th.
Georgia.
Georgia's number 2.
Texas.
Let me give valuations here. So Alabama at 6th, projected price would be $1.74 billion. Georgia at number 2 would be $1.92 billion. What was you gave another one?
Texas.
Texas, bingo. Number 1 at $2.38 billion for projected sale price. Ohio State number 3, $1.9 billion.
Michigan
number 5, $1.83.
Penn State.
Penn State not in the top 10. They are technically 11th at 1.2.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma is 7th, 1.49.
Tennessee.
Tennessee is 9th at 1.37.
Did I already say Penn State?
You already said Penn State. They were 11.
Okay. LSU.
LSU is 10th at 1.23. You were missing 8th. I think you're just missing 4th and 8th. Yeah.
Can you give me a conference?
Eighth is Big Ten, and fourth is Independent.
Fourth would be Notre Dame.
Fourth would be noted.
Eighth is Wisconsin.
It is not Wisconsin.
Really? But it's Big Ten.
Big Ten.
Not old Big Ten. New Big Ten?
It is general Big Ten. Perhaps new Big Ten.
USC or Oregon?
Yes, it is USC at 1.4 billion. Scott's in there throwing all kinds of schools, and most of them are accurate. Yeah. Once you get outside of the 10, like we said, we have Penn State at 11, Florida at 12, by Auburn, Oregon, Texas A&M. To get to the first non-SEC Big Ten school, not counting Notre Dame, of course, you got to go down to 18, where you get your first ACC school. Anybody want to guess?
State.
Florida State. Yep, nailed it. 867 million.
Where did you get that?
Sorry.
When?
Well, when? A couple weeks ago.
It was interesting just throwing values out there. They did have somewhat of a formula. Obviously, they're comparing it to real life pro transactions based. It's kind of like relative to team revenue.
That'd have been a fun fill in the blank doing the top 25 of that.
That would have been interesting.
Shoot, you're giving us two good NFL ones back to back right there, though, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, some of these have just, I've
The
had
Panthers
that one
need
now.
new wide receiver help. That's for damn
I
sure.
don't think it's coming anytime soon.
And George needs a lifetime supply of Oreos.
You said you had to get to 18th for FSU before you had the first non-Big Ten SEC team.
Yeah, not counting Notre Dame. Yes.
Were there any others in the top 20?
Hang on. What did I say that was? Did I say that was 17th or 18th?
18th.
18th, 19th, 20, 22 is Clemson.
Where's Oklahoma State at?
Hang on. 24 is Miami. 26 is North Carolina. They only go to the top 30. It looks
And
like.
Oak State isn't in the top 30?
Nope. Oh, hang on. It continues after that. So 39th.
Is TCU or Texas Tech in the top 30?
Neither.
Okay.
Sorry. TCU is 30. They're the second Big 12 school. 29th is Utah.
So most of the top 30 schools are all either SEC or Big Ten.
Yes. Yep.
Sounds about
all
accurate.
Yeah, that's all your valuation. Their biggest metric is average football revenue, which, yeah, everybody's like just about everybody's over 100 million, or at least right around there. Except it's kind of USC only has 71 million in their revenue, but they have other.
That's crazy
streams.
that Texas is number one. I'd have thought it'd have been Ohio State or Alabama.
Texas by far has the largest average football revenue of 183 million.
I mean, Darrell K. Royal is a big stadium, and that place goes nuts for.
Yeah, it said the most recent financial report, their football revenue actually topped 200 million.
I have a couple friends who live in Austin, and they're like it's the whole town. Every Saturday, it's the whole town. That's an interesting list.
Yeah. The downside, for example, to try to make that a fill in the blank is you're literally just running down the list of SEC Big Ten schools.
Yeah, but you could put the conference and then what their valuation was. Because to me, part of the fun is seeing the number and then being like, that school was rated at that?
Right.
I'd be interested to see where West Virginia was at on that list.
Let's see. West Virginia. They're roughly like 53, 53rd.
For a small school in a small town of Morgantown, that's not bad because they do show out for football down there.
Yeah, they're 10th out of the Big 12 schools. 47.4 million average football revenue, projected price of 284.
Did you say they're 10th out of the Big 10 schools or Big 12
Yeah,
schools?
Big 12, yes.
God, who's higher than them? TCU, Oak State.
Let's see. We already had 1 and 2. 1 and 2 was we just said it. Utah and TCU.
Oak State was higher than them.
Yep. So Texas Tech, Oak State, Arizona State, Iowa State, Colorado.
What about Kansas and Kansas State?
Kansas State's right after Colorado as 8th in the Big 12. BYU 9th in the Big 12.
Okay.
And then West Virginia.
So Kansas and Kansas State have got to be after them.
No, Kansas State was before. They were 8th. Kansas is 14th. It goes West Virginia, Arizona, Baylor, UCF, Kansas.
One of these things is not like the other. One of these things doesn't belong.
And then Cincinnati, Houston.
Here's the thing. Cincinnati and West Virginia being in the Big 12 doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
West Virginia being in the Big 12 doesn't bother me because they were like the scrappy little cousin that came in and just punched people in the mouth and got drunk and got mouthy. And then you're like, oh, you're one of us. Come on. So before we jump off here, because college, I know training camp started, but college football is getting ready to ramp up, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to go through a couple of schedules real quick. Just some fun, some games that look interesting, right? So you have on August 30th, Ohio State and Texas at noon, right? Then you have Texas, Florida, Oklahoma, Texas, and then Texas and Kentucky are all right in a row. Texas plays Georgia. They play Arkansas, which I can't wait for that one again. That'll be fun. Their schedule's not terrible this year. But if we go to so Michigan has Oklahoma, which you could do us all a favor in September. That'd be great.
We'll do our best.
Michigan and Nebraska. Michigan and USC, October 11th. Of course, you got the Little Brown Jug on October 4th. And then Ohio State, Michigan rounding out. Like, your guys' season's not that terrible. The schedule's not that bad.
No, schedule's not that bad. It's basically getting through Oklahoma. That's at least early on. Well, I will say this: there's been talk about, oh, this is going to be a big year for Illinois. Not to say they're going to win the Big Ten, but they could be a playoff team.
I think they could win the Big Ten.
And here's the reason for that. Schedule: Western Illinois, Duke, Western Michigan, Indiana, home for USC, Purdue, home for Ohio State, at Washington, Rutgers, Maryland, Wisconsin, Northwestern. That's your schedule.
So
You miss Michigan.
On the
You miss
27th,
Oregon.
Ohio
Yeah.
State goes to Washington. Then on October 4th, they're home against Minnesota. Then they go to Illinois.
Yep.
Then they go to Wisconsin, and then they're home against Penn State. That's a rough stretch for Ohio State.
That is a rough stretch.
Not to mention, I might go down to Columbus for this game because they're playing Grambling. Ohio State's playing Grambling on September 6th. I might go down to Columbus for that game. That'd be a fun game to go to.
Okay.
What about Michigan State? What about Michigan State, Scott? Nobody cares.
What about
give a
Michigan
damn-
State?
Don't give a damn about Michigan State.
Hold on.
I honestly, your
No.
Michigan State's entire season depends on how, if Childs actually progresses as a quarterback. He wasn't horrible, but he needs to be better.
So Michigan State's schedule is kind of.
Don't care about Michigan State's schedule.
No, that's fine.
I mean,
bring it on.
We don't. No.
You
no,
got
no.
George, let him talk.
That takes care of the 4 minutes. Say goodnight, Grayson.
Good night.
Good night. I said say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night.
Good night.
So I said, well, flip a coin, and if it comes out heads, have your hair dyed.
And if it comes out tails, say goodnight, Gracie.